What's up, Eminem Mafia?
Yeah.
Alright. So, as y'all see, we in the same outfit. We're chilling in bed.
Tired.
And I was scrolling on the tube, and I seen that Dearra and Ken made a video responding to supposedly Ken cheated on Dearra. Right. Oh my god.
Crazy.
So, we're just chilling in bed, and we decided we're going to do a reaction video to this video with y'all because I haven't watched it yet, and I love me some Dearra and Ken, so we got to see what's going on too, you know?
You know.
Yeah, so let's get with this video. My ears itching. You ready, baby? You ready?
Ready, baby?
I'm ready, girl.
What up, DK gang? So today we are back with another freaking video.
You done?
I'm done.
You done? This is like a weird video for us. We've never had to do a video like this.
Never. This is crazy.
This is honestly a big deal, huh?
This is a big deal because y'all know, like, we are all about positivity. We like to entertain you guys with fun things, creative things. So to make this video is really, I don't say hard, but it's like, it's not us. It's not
It's not something that we expected to have to do.
Right.
But since this was already put out there in a certain kind of light, we will shed our light on it.
Because there's always two sides to a story.
Always. We're not just a YouTube couple.
Right.
Come on, let's first talk about why we making this video. Because you don't know, people might not know what's this video.
You're right. People may not have Twitter. You may not have Instagram. You may not just have seen it. So, in other words, somebody put out information that alluded to me cheating on Dearra, right?
Beautiful old me.
They put out all this information, emails.
What she said? Beautiful old me. Dearra crazy. I love
What she
me some
said?
Dearra. She's so fine.
All kind of FaceTime calls and all of this different information, right? So,
On my birthday.
on her birthday. All this information seemed to come from February, I think. The emails, right? The emails, whatever. We're going to start from the beginning.
Okay, go ahead, babe. We're going to give y'all a time frame.
You can start real quick claiming how the girl claims she met.
Okay, so the whole thing about the whole situation with Ken and the girl. First things first. When I speak to the girl on the phone, because in like some messages, in some recordings that are going around, I did talk to the girl, and we'll get into like how I call her, how I got her number, blah, blah. But when I spoke to her on the phone, I'm not sure if y'all heard this, if she put this in there, but when I spoke to her on the phone, first thing I asked her, I was like, okay, how did you and Ken meet? She said he approached me, he DM'd me. Pretty much, he DM'd me, like, first. I was like, okay, so how did y'all meet? Did y'all meet anywhere? She's like, oh, we met at the mall. I was like, okay, did y'all ever talk to each other at the mall? She told me no. I was like, okay, so, and when the whole situation went down, I noticed that the girl followed Ken, but Ken didn't follow her. And with that being said, Ken has 1.9 million followers and has a whole bunch of DMs from all you guys and everybody else in the world. So if y'all didn't talk at the mall, he didn't know who you was then, how can he DM you and don't even know your Instagram name? So with that being said, the girl approached Ken first, the girl DM'd Ken first, and that is how we're going to go into how Ken responded.
That's how we're going to jump into this. So, first part I want to iterate is that I respond to a lot of DMs.
Me too, I respond to a lot of
DMs. So this is just one of those DMs, right? Casual DM, hey Ken, right?
That's what she said?
That's what she said,
Okay.
right? So we just went into a simple conversation. Turned to her having a boyfriend, to her and her boyfriend having issues. So I'm thinking, of course, I have a girlfriend, I can give advice, right? That's what it led to. But here's where I was mistaken, right? So me knowing Dearra, I knew she would get mad with this kind of conversation, right? That was my mistake from hiding it from Dearra. So either way, in me trying to hide it from Dearra, this is how it transitioned to the email. Mind you, there was only friendship, period. Never nothing past that. No physical contact.
So we need to address that. We need to address that. You never kissed a girl.
Nothing.
Never had sex with a girl. It was nothing physical. It was none of that. It was just talking.
There was just conversation. Friendly conversation. Like,
on your part.
Just to reiterate, Dearra seen the emails.
Yes,
the real emails. Dearra's, and just to say that I didn't show Dearra the emails. Dearra found these emails on her own.
Yeah, I was a detective.
That's how we got to the emails, right? And this was in January. Nothing happened in February.
So in the FaceTime call that you and her were on, and you said 2 months ago that 2 months ago was in January.
The FaceTime call happened in March.
Right.
right, then now we get the timeline together, right? So now we can go into just friendly conversation, blah, blah, blah. So her and her boyfriend started having problems.
He was cheating on her.
He was cheating on her. You know, I don't condone that at all, but he was cheating on her, right? From there, I started giving her more advice, you know what I'm saying, how to move forward with it, all of that good stuff, right? So from there, I guess she took my kindness for more than what it was, and she started to come on to me, right? Try to lead me into certain things, right? Which is to the point, when I shut it down, I never tried to hide anything, right? Dearra just stumbled across it, found the emails, and of course she was pissed at me. She had every right to be, right?
I was so mad. So, yeah, we're not going to go into details, but yes, I was pissed off when I first seen the emails for myself because I felt like it was more than what I know now. And then, for the simple fact that it was like, you were hiding this from me. So it was like...
And just to reiterate, I never had to hide this from her. I just chose to. So
yeah, you didn't have to.
I never had to, but I chose to.
Because you felt like I was going to be upset or I was going to explode of you being honest from speaking to a girl.
That's honest.
Which I would have.
Correct.
Right there.
Correct.
Just being honest.
Correct. So I wasn't honest with myself nor Dearra in this kind of situation, right? Just to reiterate, no physical contact, no kissing.
Yeah, it was none of that. So, okay, so we're going to go into the whole email situation. So, 2 months ago was in January, which is when she first DM'd me, y'all first started having conversations about, just talking, blah, blah, blah. The emails that I seen, or the emails that she tried to, forward to me were in,
February, mid-February.
Something like that. It was around that time, which is when I seen the emails because she sent them to Ken email because she wanted me to see. So when I seen the emails, I was so freaking mad. I left home.
Yeah.
Because the way the email was set up, it was like, okay, dang, so it is more than, because I never knew. And then when I left, I went to my cousin's house and we talked about it, and time turned to find out, Ken was texting me, all the emails are fake, but I wasn't trying to hear that until I actually spoke to somebody, and until somebody actually told me, when you look through it, the emails are fake, we're going to do a whole screen recording so y'all can see how they're fake. She changed the dates, she changed the times, and she changed the subjects, and she changed all of that.
Ain't that about a shame? This girl's really bugging you. She was falling in love with Ken. Goodbye. See ya. Amber.
Emails also, two names are different. One is Ken Walker and one is Kenneth Walker.
Correct.
And another thing that she kind of messed up on is the only email that she emailed Ken from was her iCloud. And in some of the screenshots from the email, she only screenshotted just the message, just the messages. She didn't open them.
Yeah,
on the front, she didn't open them. She only opened two, I believe. And those two, you can tell that the emails are different because one scratch out is longer than the other, which we will insert. Yeah, that's how we, discovered that they were false, and it was switched up, and it was made up to be something that it wasn't.
Way more than what it was. So let's reiterate that I never told her I was leaving Dearra for her. I never told her that I wanted her in any kind of way, whether that be physical, mental, anything. I never told her this, ever. Everything I've ever told her was just a friendship type thing, where it's me giving her advice, me just saying what's up, super casual things, right? Like I said, I made the mistake of befriending a person behind Dearra's back and hiding it the way I did to make it look like more than what it was.
Because either way, I would have.
Either way, Dearra was going to get mad, so I tried to avoid that.
Right.
So
confrontation.
That was my mistake. So this is how we get into the FaceTime.
Okay.
So,
no. First, let's first mention how she had a boyfriend when she came on to Ken. She knew that Ken was with me because she, in the email, she would mention oh, you have you a public figure and stuff like that. So she knew that Ken had a girlfriend and she had a boyfriend who was cheating on her.
And she was still trying to pursue it. She a little nasty little puppet.
Ain't that right?
Yes, bitch. No, I can't even, no. You're corny. Go somewhere. And if you're going to fake emails, make sure you do it right. Seriously, be on your Microsoft Word game or Outlook, iCloud software, whatever the hell it is. Get it together. Get it right, bitch.
but she was trying to condone somebody cheating on somebody. You get the gist.
You get the gist.
So go ahead into the...
All right, so now we're going to move into the FaceTime call, because right now people are crucifying me over them.
So the FaceTime call is a big part.
It's a big part,
to this
right?
This, quote unquote.
Right, so the FaceTime call happened in March, right? So we already reiterated that the 2 months ago was the initial incident of the real emails. Now, what I confronted her on were the fake emails that she tried to send to my email so that Dearra can send them. Mind you,
months after,
right? So this was me FaceTiming her, right? I think I called her about 3 or 4 times.
Let's get into like, y'all never ever text, FaceTime, anything before this FaceTime call that y'all have seen.
She never had
Ken number. They only emailed. And the only reason she got Ken number is because Ken FaceTime her because she would email him from her iCloud.
Correct.
So that is how the number
That's exactly how I was able to FaceTime her, because she was emailing me from her iCloud. So I FaceTimed her from my number, and I called her about 3 or 4 times, right? This is when Dearra was not there. So when Dearra came back to the house, that's when we decided to try to FaceTime her again, right? This is when I told
Ken, when I got in my right head and I was like, okay, I'm putting 2 and 2 together, like, you know what, some of these messages are fake, something not adding up. So I came back home and I told Ken, I was like, FaceTime, because she would send me emails. She sent me an email, a screenshot of Ken FaceTiming her like 4 or 5 times, making it seem like it was like, oh, he was calling her, da-da-da-da-da. When Ken was only calling her to confront her about sending the fake emails to me to try to start something up again.
Exactly. So this is when Dearra came home. She's still mad, obviously. This is when she decided, like, let's FaceTime her, right?
So I told
tell her I'm here.
I told Ken to FaceTime her. I said, FaceTime her and don't tell her I'm here.
Don't tell her I'm here,
I wanted to see what she was going to say. I wanted to see how she was going to say it and what was going to be said differently.
When I FaceTimed her, this is new to me, right? I didn't know this part of the tea, right? So when I FaceTimed her, everybody's just stuck on it, making it seem like it was more than what it was. But it was just purely confrontation. Little did you know, Dearra was standing right there recording me on FaceTime. So she was there the entire time in her every little piece.
So the girl didn't even know that I was there. So the whole situation behind this is that people think that Ken was FaceTiming this chick without me being around, like it was being secreted then, when I already knew that he was FaceTiming her because I told him to. But the thing she's trying to make it seem like is that Ken was FaceTiming her, blah, 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 blah. And she didn't know I was there, and the reason she wasn't showing her face is because
she was recording me.
She was recording him. Which we will show you guys her at the end, because she said she wanted to remain anonymous, but we don't have that loyalty towards her, so.
Correct.
So with that being said, we're going to show you the videos that I recorded from my phone, which was March 10th is when I recorded them. And we'll put it on our screen. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of recordings. Me standing on the side of a bed when Ken was on FaceTime with her. As you can see, this is the video y'all saw, but y'all saw it from her
perspective. Y'all saw my shirt, y'all seen the bed.
Right, and she only saw the part of it to make it look bad.
But this is from when I'm recording him.
She didn't know this.
She didn't know that I was recording, but if you're watching, now you know.
I guess now we can just move in. So for one, we just feel as though this is all like a spiteful thing, very bitter. So
before we get into that, we're gonna also address how I got her email, how she got my number, so that y'all can
we can clear that up. So Dearra got her email from my email. So she got her email from my email and emailed her herself.
When I emailed Shawty, so when I seen the emails coming through, blah, 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 I was like, okay, so I'm just going to take the initiative, to take her email and email her from my email, which is how she got my email and how, I emailed her. So I just emailed her on some real stuff, and I told her, like, you know what, check this out. I know that the emails that you sent have been altered and that some of them are fake, and you've changed dates, and this and that. And I was just telling her, how thank you so much for sending them, even though, fake, you deleted some things, and I'm uncertain what your motives were, and stuff like that. And I also mentioned how I would think, as a woman who have been victim of being cheated on because her man have cheated on her multiple times. Correct. And you wouldn't be a willing participant of another man cheating on another woman that you clearly knew. So, with that being said, I emailed her how I got her number and how I called her and how she knows my number. It's because I was like, you know what? Let me talk to the girl on the phone, which is where the conversation came in about me speaking to her, asking her how they met, So I said, what's your number? She said, Ken has it. I asked Ken, I was like, give me the girl number. When you FaceTime her, she wasn't answering, and she texted Ken. And I was like, give me her number. He told me no. I said, he's not going to give it to me. And she was like, I said, so we can talk woman to woman. Real talk. That's all I was trying to do. She said, number. So her number is 901-303. And I did mention, like, when I spoke to her, I did tell Ken how the conversation went. And when I spoke to her, like, the way she was talking, she was stuttering. Some of the things that she was saying wasn't adding up. And things that she was saying, she were kind of saying one thing and then turning around and saying another. So I kind of already called BS on it. But we're going to address how, when I asked her for her number, she said Ken has it. Which, like we mentioned before, Ken never had her number. They never text. They never called. They never FaceTime. They never did anything before the FaceTime that y'all have seen with the orange shirt on. So the only reason she got Ken's number and the only reason Ken got her number is because when Ken FaceTimed her iCloud, she wasn't answering.
She texted me back from her number.
So all the missed calls from Ken is from his number because he was calling her iCloud. And then when she wasn't answering, she took initiative to text Ken from her number, which is how Ken got her number first. When she texted, you responded and was like, I just want to know why. This is Ken, which explains she never had
my number because I had to tell her who it was. It's to me calling. Right,
which we'll put that up on
She didn't post all that on her little
I feel like she set me up because she tried to fabricate a situation. Fabricate a situation into making it look like way more than what it was. In reality, she knew, just like I knew, that I was only a friend to her. That's all it was ever gonna be, and that's all I've ever told her. Nothing past that, nothing more, nothing less. So she tried to set up the situation as if I was just being like a 23-year-old sugar daddy, trying to make something, like, just to say this. Number one, me and Dearra are together 24/7. So however you guys think I was able to send all these emails is beyond me. Number one, these I miss you and I want to be with you and all these super long paragraphs.
They're all fake.
They're all fake. Like, so
just to clear that up, all the messages that you see from just the screenshot, not clicked on the message, just a screenshot that say I miss you, all of that is all fake. And if it's not, could you tell her to go back and click on the message and screenshot it?
And just to say this part, like I said, the initial incident happened in January. Why we ain't got no emails from January?
Because she deleted them because she had a boyfriend and she was trying to hide from him. So he was cheating on her and left her too, and then that's when it blew up. With that being said, so after that, she said in the messages, texting Ken, she was like, you shouldn't have done things the way you did them, leading me on thinking this could have been something. You truly hurt my feelings. I'm trying to figure out how do you even get feelings for somebody that you know in a relationship, and you even in a relationship.
Like, how does that work? I don't understand it.
And Ken says, never took you as the person to try something like this, which is why I cut you off. But whatever you had hoped to gain, I hope you feel better about it because it didn't work, which it didn't. The reason, which is why you told me, the reason why you felt like she wouldn't have done this is because she had a man, and at the beginning, y'all both were on just
friendly. We were friends. It was all casual. She was a cool person. I'm not even going to say anything bad about her. She was a very cool person. And I never took her as a person that just tried to fabricate all of this stuff. So now the next point where we're going to call her credibility in the question is, how'd you try to extort us?
Yes, y'all, that's the tea. We got some tea on girl, because girl tried to extort us for some money.
Here's the thing. First of all, she tried to release a lot of fake stuff, but she didn't want to put out the part about what she tried to do to us.
Yes, she tried to extort us for money.
So
we're going to this is where we're going to get into the whole me being in Memphis. Oh boy, so much.
She was trying to say that.
We're gonna get to before we even get to that part.
Who the fuck's fucking with them? No,
way months back. Way months back, I was having plans to go to Memphis with my mom and everybody else, like a couple of members.
For a family event.
Yes, for a family event, my cousin's birthday and my mom's friend. Granddaughter's birthday party. So that is the only reason I went to Memphis, for birthday parties. I had no intentions to meet this girl down in Memphis. So at the time I was in Memphis, I didn't have no intentions on meeting her. I asked her on the phone if she wanted to meet up. Just wanted to see what she was going to say. I didn't have no intentions on meeting her because I can't do that. But with that being said, when I was in Memphis, she randomly texted me. I'm on the way. I remember it vividly. I'm on the way to my cousin's birthday party, and she texts me. So we have her number, 901-303. And she texts me. She said, we're going to put this up too. I'm not going to read it all because y'all can read it on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
So she pretty much said, she said, don't know if you still wanted to meet, but I guess it's her language. She meant to say, I didn't know if you still wanted to meet me, which I didn't have no intentions to, which is why when I arrived in Memphis, I wasn't trying to hit her up like,
which is why she said she still didn't know.
Okay, yes. So she said, I don't know what were Ken's intentions when he threatened me. We'll get to that whole thing. He threatened me and my daughter. I have all messages from him as well as my FaceTime, as well as my sister record our FaceTime video. So she said her sister recorded the FaceTime video, which leads me to believe that she didn't know I was recording too, or I was there. And she was talking about how the conversation she was like, and the conversation me and you both had. So she told me that she recorded our conversation. Okay, so pretty much she was like, so therefore, she's like, I feel like I deserve a fee for defamation. Let's clear up that she don't even know what defamation means. Because explain how the whole threatening.
So one thing I will say is that me threatening her daughter was never something I wanted to do. I was in my feelings.
It wasn't even threatening her.
I'm going to tell you my exact words and then I'll explain it. So when we were texting her, I told her I was going to make her life a living hell. And I said that includes your daughter. Those are my exact words. Never said I was right to say it.
That's not nice.
Definitely apologize for saying it. The little girl had nothing to do with it. And I feel bad for even saying that. So let's get into that part.
Out of anger.
It was purely out of anger, and I definitely apologize for that. That was me definitely having a moment of weakness. I was mad. What was she trying to put all this stuff out on purpose. No, this kind of crazy stuff that really made me mad.
That was you lying.
Oh, baby.
Lying, that was you.
That
Yeah,
was
exactly.
my very last text message to her, the threatening part. Never mentioned anything else to her. I never tried to find out where she lived. It was just a pure open-ended threat out of anger that I never said anything else to her past that.
And then she also tried to, I guess, put this out.
It's like a kind of
make
like a
us
slick
kind of
threat.
feel scared, like a threat. So she also said, also my uncle is a police officer. I sent him the message Ken sent me threatening me, and he said I could easily go and press charges on him with a little closed eye emoji.
One thing I want to say real quick is if somebody is threatening you, go press charges. Period, right?
Yes.
If you really felt like I was threatening you, I would have preferred you to just go press charges.
Right away.
Right away.
Not wait it was like a month or two, and then before you text me this.
You lost your credibility by asking for money and then threatening to press charges after.
When you don't know that we can sue you.
Dumb.
But
do you not know what extortion is? So
I read the message and I'm like, because at first I was like, okay, so let me text the girl and let me be like, how much you want? I just want to see what price she thinks she's finna get. But I didn't do that. So I texted the messages to my attorney and I responded and she told me what to say. So I said, okay, well, she said, direct her in my, direction. Let her know I'll give her a call.
And our attorney sent the message to me. I didn't say anything about it. All I gave her was the okay symbol and I just kept moving.
So I told her, I was like, okay, well, I will be turning everything over to my attorney and she will contact you to discuss. And she said, okay, no problem. That was on a Saturday, I believe. But our attorney did, and we have recordings of that because our attorney did record on the call with her. When they spoke, our attorney was pretty much like, okay, hello, da-da-da-da. She was a whole lot of bunch of talking in the background. She was being so unprofessional, somebody who wants money.
So since our attorney had realized all the noise in the background, she just tried to ask her, like, are you represented by somebody so that she can go directly to that person, whoever that person is.
So pretty much give me your attorney number, and instead of calling you, I will call your attorney.
And we can just handle it that way.
And she hung up.
Never heard nothing else about it.
So that was when I was in Memphis on Saturday. I can't believe that was in March something when I was in Memphis. And so our attorney called her on that Monday, which was March 19th, when, business days. She called her then, and after our attorney asked for her attorney to try to contact her attorney instead of talking to her directly, after she hung up, didn't hear anything back, no attorney called.
Right.
Nothing like that, and that was March 19th. It is
April 19th. The last thing I heard about any of this was
I
the text about her.
No,
so
we were there in March. Our
received
4-year anniversary is
she
March.
said,
I keep thinking it's April
I told her that.
because
Attorney would hit us up.
Here we are.
it's not even
The last thing that attorney heard from her was
it's our anniversary.
after she asked for it, she just hung up.
So just to say that everything that you guys are seeing, we've seen already. We've already figured it all out. We've already moved all the way
Everything
past.
that she's saying is pretty much flipped, and things are fabricated, things are switched up, and things are fake.
Here's something I just want everybody to think about. She's already put that out there that we already knew all of this. We already had all of this. Everything y'all seen, we seen. So what's the purpose in putting it out now?
For her clout.
Yeah,
And
because I see comments because I don't think some of you guys understand. I've already knew about this. when she put this out on my birthday, or when all this stuff emerged on my birthday, I already knew months ago, and I was already past it, so I wasn't feeling no type of way.
I was way more upset than she was when I seen it.
And I knew she was gonna try to come out with all of this stuff because she didn't get money for one, which is what she wanted. That was her whole motive.
And we moved past it and just kept doing our thing.
And we moved past it, kept doing our thing. And it probably made her mad. And she was probably lurking. And the whole thing behind it was what she wanted was me. She wanted to send these things, whatever, in return me breaking up with Ken because she was unhappy. Her dude left her. So she wanted Ken to be unhappy too. She wanted me to leave Ken. She wanted us to be happy, and she didn't want us to be together, period. So the whole her bringing it out is pretty much trying to make us look like bad or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Her whole thing was to try to make us look fake, like our relationship is fake. Everything we do is fake. All the real ones know, like, our relationship is not fake. Like, when this whole situation went down, the whole tweets that y'all seen came from me being mad because I was upset about these messages.
Mine too.
Before I even knew that they were fake. Us going ghost was because of the simple fact trying to work out our issues that we had.
That's us being human.
Right.
Human emotions, human reactions.
Honest,
us getting mad,
real.
And that's just being real. Like, we were very upset. Well, I was upset because of how I handled the situation. And Dearra was upset with me. So these are all human reactions. All of the tweets, everything. It's just something that is just real. It's just what happened.
Right.
I mean, it is what it is. We handled it privately.
Right, which is for the most part, everybody know how me and Ken are. And the reason that I would say, like, everybody know, like, our relationship is real, 100% real, and the reason that we are a strong couple is for the simple fact we do not put all of our business on the internet. You guys see photos of us, we record our daily lives, but you guys have never seen us post anything about bashing each other. You haven't seen us post anything about when we have an argument. You haven't seen a video of us like, oh, we argue, anything of that nature. But we have told you guys before and previously that, yes, me and Ken argue, yes, me and Ken had issues, but you guys will never know that because we do not put that out there. And we put that out there because we want to protect ourselves, because at the end of the day, me and Ken are still a couple.
What comes first in our book is our relationship.
Our relationship.
Which is why we will not post on YouTube if we're having issues in our relationship.
Right.
It comes first and foremost. The business side of DK4L, that's always going to come second.
In all honesty, like our relationship comes first before DK4L. You know what you guys see and all the funny videos, all the pranks, all the challenges. Like our relationship comes first. So if something is going on between me and Ken, we're not going to post because we don't want to come off as trying to be fake. So any video y'all have seen of us, we were genuinely happy. Like, everything is good. When we don't post for 2 days a week, we probably got into an argument. So that's pretty much what we're saying. Like, we're just real human beings. You guys know that. And we just want you guys to understand where we're coming from and how this works. So I don't want people to feel like, oh, y'all fake, y'all only doing it for you, y'all only doing YouTube for the money, y'all fake couple, y'all only stand together for the money. To clear that up, me and Ken been together for like a year before we even started YouTube, before we started even, being successful.
This is like Home Depot checks,
like everything. Like, we wouldn't even have
checks.
a job.
Like, it was like
all of that.
Money never kept us together because it never did before.
Because like, if you think about it, like people say, like, if an issue is happening, which we know, like, we can capitalize off so many arguments that we have had to get views off of, but what's the point of that? So if we're having an issue, we step back from YouTube, we work that out, and then we come back. It's not no gaining money and subscribers off our personal issues, because that's personal. That's between me and him. What goes on between me and him goes on between me and him, and it always will.
So one thing we just want to say, guys, is I know we do a lot of Team Dearra, Team Ken. No, it's Team Ken. It's definitely all Team Ken. I know we always do that, but that's just like funny competition, Right. Like, Dearra knows him better than her.
No, for real though, y'all already know, like, it's Team Dearra all day, every day. But with that being said, at the end of the day, it's always gonna be DK4L in our book, always and forever, like 100%. Dearra and Ken for life.
So I really hope we just cleared the air.
Did we touch every point? Let me make
sure. I believe we hit everything we needed to hit. I know people were hating me for that FaceTime call. Little did y'all know Dearra was right there the whole time.
Yeah, little did she know.
I hope we cleared everything up, guys.
So, and just let nothing clear, just so you guys know, like, I already been knew this. Like, nothing's new to me, nothing's new to Ken. This is only new to you guys because she decided she wanted to. She didn't want to expose it to the world. She just wanted to come to me as woman to woman to let me know what was going on. But clearly that wasn't the case because...
Just to say this, we're not broken up. I see a lot of people be asking, like, did they break up?
We're not broken up. We're not breaking up.
We never broke up. We had an issue, but we never broke up.
No.
So, we're good. One thing I want to say, guys, is I learned a very, very valuable lesson. One thing I would say, if you're ever in a relationship, guys, communication is the only way. The only way. Would you agree?
I agree 100%.
It's the only way to kind of prevent situations like this. Just communicate. Because I didn't do that. And this is where I learned my lesson. And now
you guys are in bed with us.
Yeah, we good. We're good.
But anyway, I want to personally send a huge thank you to Phoenicia Landeros. That is her name, guys. Not only did you put all this out and force us to make this video, but you gave us the opportunity to have a very real moment with all of our supporters so that they can see and realize exactly who we are as humans.
As humans, yeah. As a real, outside of Dearra and Ken, outside the funny pranks, outside of all of that, we are a real couple. We are real human beings. We go through things and we are a real relationship. We argue, we do things, we fight. It's real, it's human, like, it's what we do.
I would like to say thank you.
Like, we're not perfect, y'all know that.
You taught me a lesson. Thank you, Phoenicia.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that, and thank you for your lesson of what? What's your lesson?
My lesson is...
Random girl. Well, you can DM.
I respond to DMs, but I definitely won't be giving nobody no emails.
And not telling me if you do.
And from now on, if I DM somebody, I'm just going to show Dearra just to go ahead and just kill all of that before we even get started into any kind of conversation. So I learned my lesson. So
yeah, so with that being said, so you guys know, yes, me and Ken are good. We got past it. Everything was good. Us vlogging on my birthday was nothing fake. We were vlogging. We had no clue that any of this was going to even take place on my birthday. And we were good. Like, no, we had no issue because we already worked it out, which is the reason why we still uploaded the vlog. We still upload pictures, like everything's good because everything is good.
So meanwhile,
it's not new to us, it's new to you guys.
So meanwhile, while y'all were just attacking me and killing me, we were good this entire time.
So it's not what you guys think. It ain't like Ken was out having to look good, Ken good, whatever. It was none of that. It was just a friendly conversation. Old girl wanted more after her dude left her, and I guess Ken didn't want that, and she tried to, come to me as woman to woman, she say, with intentions of wanting me to break up with Ken and pretty much, trying to ruin what we have.
Pretty much, so.
No, that didn't work.
Lesson
and
learned.
She saw that, and that's why she exposed it to y'all.
I hope that clears up pretty much everything.
And with that being said, we will insert some pictures of the girl to show you guys how she looked. But
they did not do
get
that.
This video to 200,000 likes. So we say 300,000 likes.
300,000.
Exposed.
300,000 likes. Let's get this video to 300K if you want to drop her Instagram name, because if she want to be petty, then we are going to be petty. So 300K, and we'll drop.
We'll drop that Instagram name.
Oh shit.
300K.
300K. So, I love you guys, man. It's still DK Well over this way. Still DK Gang over this way.
It's always DK Gang forever, and you already know.
We're good.
Yes, guys, we are good. We are. Nothing's like, I'm good. I'm good. You see me? I'm good. We good. Good. You good. Good. Yeah. Put a penny on your chest, boy. We good. Just so y'all know, it's no granddaddy calling me. Call him back. Just so y'all know, the whole period while some of you guys trying to put two and two together, yes, when we went MIA, it's because we were going through issues and we were trying to work through them. And now that we all worked past it, we are good, and so everything's back on.
Stop wishing everybody break up.
Yeah, stop wishing everybody break up. Stop wishing everybody get cheated on just for some drama.
And just to say this, I understand how you guys jumped down my throat with all these allegations, because that's exactly what they were. I understand because of the current state of YouTube, with all of the things happening with other couples and everybody breaking up. I understand how you guys tried to come for me just because you thought I was just another one of those. So I understand how you guys kind of fed into it. Just keep in mind that there's always two sides to a story. Always. So just back up.
Just so y'all know, don't be the one faking anything. We wasn't trying to act like we didn't see what was going on. We decided we would address the situation when we were ready.
So, hope you guys enjoyed all of that, because this will be the only and last drama video you get from us.
Yes, this will be the last time we ever talk about the situation. It'll be the last time we ever have any drama, because y'all know we don't do that.
So, hope you guys enjoyed this one and got all the tea out.
Shut up.
Anyway, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
You good? Underpowered. Underpowered.
At the end of the day, guys, we are good, and I hope this is good. No. Don't take me out to eat. Advice to anybody who want to start a YouTube channel, couple YouTube channel, or just want to be in a relationship, period. I advise you guys to always, forever, keep any personal business that you have private. Like, even if you're not social media, just private. Like, don't always have to tell your friends. You don't always have to tell everybody around your circle or anybody in your business. Just always keep it private. You don't have to always tell people what's going on.
The number one reason that we don't put our business out there is because I don't, and Dearra don't, never want you guys to pick sides when
feel like you have to.
When we ever have disagreements or arguments. Never want you guys to pick sides. You guys made us who we are. We started this as DK. We never want you guys to feel like where you have to pick my side because you feel like Dearra's overreacting, or pick her side because you feel like I did something wrong or said something wrong. Never. This is why we handle everything privately. We just don't want to try a rift
what is she
between
doing
you guys.
modeling?
And we just keep pushing you guys to pick my side.
But with that being said, the whole thing is we just want you guys, like, you guys look up to us, so we always want to
keep it
an us thing, and just always put out
positivity.
We don't do drama, we don't do negativity. You guys know that, and we don't want to put
how we
off
really watch
negative
TV, y'all.
energy out
stupid.
because people, like, we have some of you guys come to us and tell us, like, our videos make you guys laugh, make you guys happy, help you guys go get out of things that you guys are going through, and that's all we want to do.
That's it. Like, we just want to drive that positivity and keep it going just like that.
And we forever will.
And we just about wrap this up. I think we just about wrap this up. So don't forget that 300K likes. So
300K. She might change it when she sees this video. We'll find it. You guys will. But with that being said, we love you guys so much, and it's always gonna be DK forever. It's always gonna be DK gang.
Always.
And
I think that's it. So I think.
So drop in the comments what challenges y'all want to see.
Can come with them brain.
Oh, by the way, we moved just in case the main channel wasn't alerted to that. We upgraded.
So guys, I love you.
I love you too, guys.
And without further ado,
I love you, DK gang.
I love you more.
Thanks, guys.
And we will see you guys in the next freaking video.
We out of here.
Vlog. We go to New York tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Love you guys so much. We see you guys in the vlog or make sure video. Bye.
Okay, y'all. Whoa, guys.
Whoa, that was intense.
That was crazy, but oh well. That girl had what's coming for her.
I was so into that video, I didn't even know he was vlogging.
And she was farting all over the place. So if y'all heard that, it was her.
Nah.
But that is it for this video, y'all. We love DK Gang.
And DK Gang.
We're loyal. And we love them, so we had to react to this video. But, I know this reaction wasn't all crazy and hype, but hey, that's our real reaction to this. We're always real with you guys. But we love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Like, share, and
subscribe.
And we will see you guys next video. Peace.